Hi, I'm Nick Dawes, Senior Vice President of Special Collections, talking to you from the New York office of Heritage Auctions. And if you've been in the auction business as long as I have, you'll remember the great estate sales. And I say remember because they're very few and far between these days. They used to be quite common, and those of us on the inside or the outside of the auction world looked forward to them with relish. It's hard to find one today, but if you, like me, enjoy that kind of auction, we've got a great one for you. On September 26th in Dallas, we are selling property from the estate of Ruth Nelkin. Now, the estate of Ruth Nelkin, who was late of New York City and Stamford, Connecticut, has been offered in various auctions throughout this year and will continue into auctions in early 2025 at Heritage. There is so much of it. But there is a group of stuff, let's call it that, great stuff, that we decided to put into one singular auction that will be an extraordinary variety. It really reflects Ruth Nelkin herself and her collecting habits. Those of us in the trade who knew her remember her as a voracious collector, someone who enjoyed the negotiation as much as the acquisition. She bought widely, mostly in New York City and area, from primary dealers and primary auctions. And she bought much of what we're offering you 3 or 4 decades ago. So you'll be seeing things which have not seen the market mostly since the 1970s or 80s, and you'll be seeing great things. Let's talk a bit about the variety of what is included in this sale. First of all, everything that Ruth Nelkin collected is represented here, starting with perhaps her best known area of collecting, Japanese woodblock prints. So this estate sale includes over 100 lots of Japanese woodblock prints, all of them, like everything in the auction, offered with no reserve, and many of them starting at just $1 or a couple of $100. So they are immensely affordable. So if you like Japanese woodblock prints, this is a great sale for you, or the sale the day before. Not just woodblock prints from Asia, they also include some fabulous Japanese, Chinese, and other Asian objects spread throughout the sale. Perhaps after the woodblock prints, the most stellar aspect of this estate was Russian works of art. This sale includes an extraordinary collection of Russian porcelain from the late 19th century for the most part. Over 100 lots of Russian works of art, mostly porcelain, silver, enamels, the kinds of things you expect. There's an icon or two. So if you like Russian works of art, this is a great sale for it. Beyond this, what else can we expect? Well, the tastes of Ruth Nelkin spread just about everywhere into the decorative arts and the fine arts. Americana, some fabulous American folk art of a type that you really just don't see commonly at auction. One of my favorites is an Anna pottery stoneware pig flask from perhaps 1880, representing, American soil culture in the Midwest at the time. A long way from Russian imperial items, but something that took Ruth Nelkin's fancy. There are other examples of folk art. There are items we would call Americana, glazed ceramics, glass from New England, things like that. There are also European ceramics, some nice Wedgwood, some nice Delftware, and European decorative arts in general. I am particularly fond of the American paintings. There are works by Aldro Thompson Hibbard and his contemporary Emil Gruber, mostly landscapes and seascapes painted 100 years ago or so, in a style that has perhaps been lost in American art, but was particularly poignant in the interwar years, and here they are. So what else is there? Something for everyone. If you like, as I say, the old-fashioned estate sale, please come and join us on the 26th. And just think about this one too, as a little extra incentive. Not only is everything offered without reserve, extremely low estimates, much of it starting at just $1, so there's no excuse not to bid, but all of the proceeds from the sale of the Ruth Nelkin collection go to charity. Charities selected by and important to Ruth Nelkin will be supported by this sale, and all of the property that Heritage Auctions has the privilege of selling for the Nelkin estate this year. So bid with confidence, have fun at it. I'm at your service to help, as are the entire team of catalogers and specialists at Heritage who have worked on this sale. So please ask us questions, and I'll be bidding on a couple of things. You will too. Thanks a lot.